What's going on, boys and girls? We are testing and checking on everything right now. We will be with you shortly. In the meantime, monkeys in the truck. Hit the music.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on, Steven? Welcome back to a Friday night, late night, long return of Notorious Gaming. As you know by now, it's me, not DDP, but the greatest prediction champ in podcast history, and well, a hell of a gamer. The one, the only, the notorious D.O.M. And I'm joined by the woman you see here every Monday. She is the hostess with all the cakes. She is the Morticia to my Gomez, the other half of Notorious Gaming, and herself, the notorious M.O.M. Kathy!
Hey.
And we are back. We had some... I think the last time we did this was DJ's first day of school, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, it was.
And since then, things have been, well...
Crazy?
Fucked up. Let's just say it is late at night. I'm pretty sure the kiddies are in bed. You know this ain't a fucking PG stream anyway. Fucked up. And, you know, our time has dwindled. We've been doing the best we can to keep up with the wrestling stuff, because we know that's what Circle of Debate is all about. That's what you want. You have gotten us to 1K, and I am working on the 1K special. We're still talking about killing 1,000 enemies as the Predator. There's also another idea I want to run by Kathy as we do this, but that's another story for another day. Tonight, we just decided to come to you with my current playthrough, because Kathy and I have been working on some settlements in Fallout 4, and this one's a little bit different. I'll explain as we get into it. What's going on, Redeemer?
Hey.
Let's pop into the game right quick. Hold on, y'all. Bam! I'm wondering why my chat is not popping up on screen, but, well, like, the fuck? Dashboard settings. No, I don't want to copy the stream link. Yada, 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 yada. Edit your stream. No. I don't know why it isn't working. It should be. It isn't. But I can see it anyway, so who gives a fuck? Anywho. So this is not just any settlement. This is actually a settlement that you can't even get in-game. You can't get it in-game without mods. Ha 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 ha. What's better, Fallout 4 or Lady Psycho? Oh, Lady Psycho every time! The best is playing Fallout 4 with Lady Psycho.
No, I think he's saying who's better at Fallout 4.
Oh, who's better at Fallout 4?
Yeah, Dom or Lady Psycho. Yeah, it would be Dom.
Yeah, that's me. She good, but I'm better. Don't get me wrong, she's good. She'll kick some ass, but I'm better.
I don't get a lot of time to play it.
See, this is a location that you will find. I'm not getting attacked, am I? Okay. This is a location that you will find on the map, and when you come across it, Fiddler's Green is an RV park loaded with ghouls. And you clear them out, and then the place stays empty. Well, there's a mod that not only makes it a settlement, but actually allows you to rebuild the main building as if it were brand new and the bombs didn't drop. Like, this place usually has holes in the ceiling, there's a wall blown out, but you just walk up when you get your supplies, and you say, and they say, do you want to rebuild this? And you say yes, and bam, wall pops up with glass and everything else, and it gets it back into fully functioning building shape. She even wants to be on camera in the game. Hi, baby. How you doing?
Yes, that's my character.
So the mod adds this in. The RVs and stuff were already here, and the coolest part about it. Do I need a nuclear wasteland? I don't know if we need it, but we
Do
better
smell
a nuclear wasteland. Fuck, I am tired, folks. Forgive me. Yes, you do, Jeremy. And the cool part about this mod is, even if you don't have mods to scrap things in a settlement, which I don't right now, they will allow you to scrap all the debris, all the trash, all the brush, all the everything to clean out the settlement. Like, there's usually a shit ton of nasty shrubs and broken fences you can't repair and all this stuff around here. They just let you scrap everything. It's awesome. And it doesn't break the game. Look, I'm running around. Whee! Nothing's bothering me. Oh, shit. Goodman's in the chat.
Hey.
This is the first part we can live in a series of mods for...
Part of We Can Live In series of mods for
I don't know if it's We Can Live In. This one's supposed to be standalone. I think We Can Live In is the Glitch Finder series. And this one is called, forgive me, I didn't have a chance to do a mod list. This was literally seat of our pants last minute kind of thing. I also had to turn off a mod because it was screwing with some textures, but if I remember correctly, come on now. And yes, this is all from Xbox. I'm not fancy enough for a PC. I'm too broke for a PC. Let's be real.
Yeah, they're pricey.
Maybe one of these days that'll change with all this ad money. Thank you for the 1,000 again. We just jumped over 1,030 or 40. Yeah, this is literally just called Fiddler's Green Settlement. It's from a different mod author other than Glitch Finder, who does the We Can Live In series with like Red Rockets and stuff. But it's kind of the same thing, where you can, rebuild the beaten down building and kind of make everything your own. So that's what we did here. And I guess we'll start the tour in here, because when you step in here, you got Ira. Ira's the property manager. He gets everybody set up with their leases and all that, because also important information, as I say hi to Zach. What's going on, Zach?
Hey.
We are with the Enclave. I look badass, don't I? That recon armor is some sick shit. And of course, so there's Kathy. And as the Enclave has gone through the Commonwealth and taken it for itself, we realized that, like, all this ammo, all these weapons and armors we gotta produce out on the oil rig, that shit ain't cheap.
Mm-hmm.
So we started branching out. Ira is a retired Enclave agent who works as our property manager and takes in leasing agreements for all the scrubs. I mean tenants. And he also helped Kathy and I put this beautiful place together. We even got the pool filled back up, got some tarberries in there for people to farm, got some nice water going, nice place to cook for everybody. And then this one's personally my pad right here. This is my little work area with a mini universal bench, and I got some of my guns and my stuff in here. I got a nice little bed. Although typically when Kathy kicks me out, I sleep right there. It's a comfy couch. I know it don't look that comfy, but it's comfy. I can just watch TV. I can just watch Circle of Debate on YouTube. I can chill out, laugh at the Redeemer and shit. It's fun. I guess I could take this rent sign down, but as you can see, we haven't finished. but we're starting to decorate some of these places and get them filled up. We even got Kathy's cute little Brahmin because she's got to have it. It's like a must every time.
Yes, we have to have it.
Every time I'm making a load order, she's like, "Where are my cute Brahmin?"
They are adorable.
It's coming. And of course, over here we have another little section. We got these nice little fold-down military cots.
They're space savers.
Yep, that's for sure. This guy is obviously trying to be a podcaster with his computer and his audio set up and everything. All he needs is a mic and some headphones. Maybe we'll give him one. And we still haven't... I don't think we did much to this. No, we dropped a bed in it. And this is just our generator room where we added some defenses and we started running the power out to the settlement. Full court basketball, y'all. In an apocalypse, you can be like, Kobe! You know me, I'm a 23-time champ. I tend to shoot a little hoop, so that's fun. I don't think a tenant will mind us going through their shit. This is another little place. They're all set up pretty similar. This guy's a jet dealer. I don't judge. He said he'd pay extra. Just give me a chem station. I'm like, got you.
Oh, Jeremy says, I keep a pet red scorpion in my base in my save. He's relentless.
You know, I've never figured out how to do that, Jeremy. I would love to. I had a pet deathclaw at one point. That was cool. And we were kind of earmarking this one for the game plan since there's a car he can restore in front of it. But we haven't really done much with it. We figured, you know, he could tell us what he wanted and then we could just trick it out for him. But that was supposed to be his little silver stream right there. And then this one, I think we just actually rented and they're starting to move in. We could, you know, fix their stuff up for them. We're back to the other side of mine. And of course we got some crops over here and the piece de resistance that Kathy and I put together. And you can't really see the sign during the day, but it's something that the Gameplan and I were joking about in his live stream where we said we should just do a playthrough where we're Mirelurk hunters and we open up a franchise called the Green Lobster. This is the Green Lobster. It's a bar. It's a grill. You can see the lobster rolls even if you come around the side here. Fresh lobster right this way. Got the Mirelurk Queen Claw up there on the sign. And you come in. There's plenty of Enclave propaganda. I mean artwork, as well as some other things. You know, some stuff we killed that might have rolled through the settlement. We just figured, hey, that'd make a nice decoration. Of course, everybody approves of the Enclave, and the Enclave approve of coffee, so you gotta have that.
Gotta have some Slocum Joes.
I mean, what's better than coffee in the morning? Shit, I'm so tired I could use some coffee right now. I'll settle for Coke, though. But, you know, I got tables for everybody to sit at. This is a nice little, like, bar and grill section of the place. But then upstairs, we started working on something that we have lovingly dubbed the karaoke section. And you will see settlers come back and get on the mixing board in off hours, of course. And then people come up here, sing their favorite songs. You know, if you watch enough Circle of Debate, you know we all sing on the stream, like constantly. We can't help it. So you can just get out here, you know, sing your favorite song or whatever. You know, like Redeemer and Ivan and I, lately it's been Careless Whisper, so you could just step up to the mic and just, I'm never gonna dance again, so on and so forth. And then somebody will play the song for you, and there's places for people like Kathy to sit and watch and enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Little tables. You can grab some Nuka-Cola if you want. Grab some cigarettes. And if you get place gets too hot, crowded, whatever, you can step out on the balcony here and you can smoke a cig. You got your... Of course you got to have video games in an apocalypse. Because even in an apocalypse, video games. Am I right?
Oh, Justin says, what kind of price you getting for a lobster roll in a nuclear apocalypse?
Oh, bro. We're talking 100 caps and easy. You should see how little lobster they get. No, I'm sorry, I didn't say that. But we got it all, decorated out pretty nice. It's not quite finished yet. We're working on some extra details and that sort of thing. But that's kind of where we're at with the settlement. We got some good defenses. We got a little bit of food, but people are starting to get a little like they're happy, but
it could be better.
It could be better. So we're gonna try to polish this off. We're gonna try to expand it a little bit. Do as much as we can before we end up like passing out on the stream with y'all, because it's practically fucking midnight. And who knows, maybe we'll even make a supply run with some of these amazing weapons. I do mean amazing weapons. Like explosive minigun. I mean, come on.
So cool.
Come on. A minigun that fires explosive rounds. I mean, I forgive me, every now and then I do like coming to this overpass. Most of the time something's still alive over here. I'm not seeing anything
I don't
right
see
now.
anybody alive.
But even then, it's still fun to just take pot shots at cars like so.
Come on, explosion. I
don't think they're gonna explode. And I don't want to shoot down there because we got a vendor down there somewhere beyond the hill, and I don't want to fuck him up. That's another good thing about this spot location.
Yeah.
There we go. I found a live one.
That's exciting.
I don't know about this one. Yeah, it's alright.
It's dead.
Boom. I like the boom. But let's see here. So, another mod that when I'm building, because I usually use the same few mods to build my stuff. Like a lot of this building was put together with a mod called S'more Building. And they actually added some decorations and things that I want to look into, but I don't have the space to put them in right now, unfortunately. So like everything, like the entire structure came from S'more Building. A lot of the other stuff that was in here, like the karaoke night stuff, came from S'more. I do use some Creation Club items. That's why you see like Slocum's Joe here in the background. You kind of have to with Xbox, unfortunately. Bethesda doesn't really see the need to expand on the 2 gig limit, and it kind of pisses me off, especially considering Starfield gets 100 gigs. Like, what the fuck? I don't know if you know this, Bethesda, but more people play this 10-year-old game than Starfield. I'm just letting you know. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm not saying it ain't. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just stating a fact. More people play this than Starfield. There, I said it. What's happening? All right, nothing. But what I do love is the OC dispenser, because what you can do with this is take items that were in game that you picked up. Like for instance, we got a bar, right? You want to put shit out on the shelves. Drop a little beer, a little moonshine, a little bourbon. What else we got? We could put some potato crisps. What is this? Great Britain? They're frickin' Pringles.
Just call them chips. Potato chips.
They're chips in a round can. What's that?
Pringles.
Thank you. Oh, little rum. Rum's hard to find, y'all. A little vodka. I don't know if that's gonna fit on the shelf, but we got whiskey. That'll work. And see, what it'll do is it'll spit it back out at you, and then you can go into your workshop mode, grab something, and if you placed everything right, you should be able to just roll this bad boy over there, drop it on the shelf behind the bartender, and then it will not move. Like usually you can pick items up or drop items, pick them up and put them places, but let a breeze blow through and everything that you spent all that time setting up falls right over. These become static items, so the only way they move is if I actually like hit the button and take them. Like this would knock everything off the shelf if I just picked it up and put it there. It will not move. It's awesome. So we're gonna try that again. Let's grab some booze this time. Ah, rum. I do love me some rum.
Oh, Goodman said the 2 gig for Xbox is stupid. I wish they would just make it bigger. That's the only problem with Fallout 4 on Xbox.
Yeah, it is beyond stupid, dude. I am with you. See, you just drop the rum on there. Bingo, bango, bungo. You don't have to leave the Congo because that shit ain't moving. I mean, usually I try to get the labels face out. I'm kind of particular when it comes to setting this stuff up, but I'll just, you know.
You mean OCD?
See what you did there. If I had a bigger shelf, I could like go in depth, but I didn't want to like take too much room away from the bartender. That's another cool thing. This bar came from S'more, and then I have this mod called, I think it's called Immersive Market something vendors, and you drop these little stands down, and this one actually provides food and water for your settlements and happiness. So it's like a triple bonus. But I didn't want to just have that at a bar, so I kind of tucked it away with Place Anywhere behind the bar, so it looked like she had stuff back there as she was working when you look from this direction, but really it's just me fucking around. And yes, PC has Place Everywhere. We have Place Anywhere. It's different, but yeah, it does help. We're going to continue to deck this bad boy out. And if I got room, hell, I'll put more. I don't care. I might still have some drinks in my inventory here, and if I don't, I got them in the workshop. Little vodka.
The Jeremy said that Starfield wouldn't be as bad if 90% of the planets in the game weren't empty wastelands.
Or exactly the same when they generate the planet. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like randomly generated when you land, but it's always the same 6 things on the planet.
Yep.
It's always the same 6 spots. I know, I played Starfield for about 6 months, and I enjoyed it. But between that and the fact that the equivalent of beating the game was basically starting over, I said fuck you and I stopped. I know some people like it, and I'm not against it. It's like wrestling. If that's your thing, do you. I'm gonna be over here playing this 10-year-old game that I absolutely love. Oh yeah, there's no label on this beer, so we're just gonna put that up there. Fuck it. But yeah, you can drop stuff up there. It will not move, and you can add things to it. I don't know if I have anything on me. I mean, I could put drugs up there, but I don't think they want that. Quantum, we could put that up. That's gonna look pretty. A little purified water, why not? That's gonna be too big for that shelf, as far as I know. I kind of use that shit, but not terribly. And let's see. Because it also might look cool. All of a sudden, Leonard Washington is playing Fallout 4. What you need is some right away and a set of trousers. Now put it on the shelf. Oh, it's gonna fit. Yay!
It doesn't look that big.
That is not what she said. Certainly ain't what you said. Hey. Grab the old quantum. Drop that bad boy in there.
Oh, he's starting to run out of room.
There's always more room. Oh man, I make shit fit. Alright, let's see. Water. Where's the label? There's the label. Alright. I'll roll over here and just drop that in there. Oh, come on now. Alright, see, when it wants to do this, then my next thing is I'll drop it on the ground, pick it back up. Oh, it doesn't want to work. Because it's a vanilla item. Damn you. Alright. It's okay. It's okay. We'll just slide this over a little bit. And then pop this bitch right in. Voila. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, Place Anywhere is great. It just doesn't work too well with certain other mods and items and that sort of thing. I think that was the only real shelf I had to fill. I can probably go look for other shit. I did the same thing with the basketball on the court. I just put it through this, ran it down there, put it down. There it is. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think the only way to make this place any better is to expand it. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Because eventually I do want to wall this place off. But I don't need to at like this very second. What I'm thinking is... Oh, I'm already... How do you know they're Pringles? They could be Lay's Stacks. I know they're... You know what? They might be Lay's Stacks, because they're probably the only thing left over from after the war. I mean, honestly, does anybody eat Lay's Stacks? I know I don't.
Pringles all the way.
This is a Pringles household. This is sponsored, not sponsored by Pringles. I have an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work. Here? Sure, why not? We'll try it. Okay, you know what?
Yeah, it's gonna cut into it.
I'm not really mad about that, but I want to see if I can do something right quick. Because this is basically just going to be the foundation. What I want to try to do, I don't know how big I'm going to have to make it, but what I want to try to do, if I can, do one of these. And then we'll come up here.
Did you say what you were building?
Not yet, because I'm trying to I'm trying to figure out if I can actually build it. I might have to change my plan.
Oh, okay.
What I'm thinking about doing, if I can do it, I don't know how much further I have to go. I think I'm all the way out on every side but this one. So we're going to you know what? This could be a problem. Not a huge one, but a problem nevertheless. And then gonna try to replace that. Where'd it go? With that. See, what I'm thinking about doing. Oh crap, where are they? I bet you they're... No, they should be... Hang on. I have all the building crap, you know, sometimes you kind of like, wait, where was that? It's not the vault stuff.
Jeremy said Lay's Stacks is Stacks from NXT's new tag team partner.
Miscellaneous, maybe? No, it's not miscellaneous. Damn it. Can't be in boxcars. No. trying this. Building. More boxcars. Machines. Where did you go? I know you're here somewhere. I will find you. You have no idea how stubborn I am, game. Barricades, Oh, that's a pretty one.
I was just about to say that.
Should we use the pretty one? What do you think, chat? I know we got a bunch of shitty ones, but should we use some pretty ones?
That one's pretty cool looking.
So you're thinking we should use it, is what you're telling me?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, it doesn't want to sit on here. Not cool. Why? Okay, maybe I won't use that one. Do all of them? That's how all of them want to sit. What the fuck?
So I guess you can only use it on the ground or something.
I don't even know. I've used these before, and I have not had an issue. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Oh, wrong one, first of all. Here's what we're gonna... Where is that capsule now? There it is. I'm trying to get it where I want it. No. Straighten up a wee bit. No. Don't fight with me. Damn you. Double damn you. Ah! I get it on there? Oh, so close.
Almost.
Oh, you bastard.
So it might be.
There we go.
Yeah, that works because the feet are actually on the ground.
See, that's why I don't know if this is gonna work. I mean, I can extend it. I can make it work. But with the way things are shaping up, I don't know. So we're gonna go back. And... I mean, I can always build back down. In fact, you know what? I didn't even think about this. I could be putting one in on the bottom right now.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, excuse me. Now, should I stick with it or should I switch it?
What do you mean switch it? Like turn it around?
Like, should I stick with the same pod or should I switch it up?
Oh, switch it up. Maybe to the nice blue one. Yeah.
Like, you like the nice ones, huh?
Yeah, why not?
Well,
we can charge them more rent.
Problem here is, although it may not be a huge problem because we've got the base. I don't know about that. Maybe I can't put one on the bottom.
Yeah, it looks like there's not enough room.
I thought these would be taller, honestly. Like the riser I thought would be taller. I mean, that's gonna look kind of dumb. Alright. Well, we will keep this one for now. And then I'm going to... I'm going to go over and build from this side here. That's not what I was using. There it is. Okay. Okay, going back up. To the top floor. I'm gonna put one here for now. Expand out. And then we will flip back this way. Put that here. And then grab this bad mamma jamma. Yeah.
Whoops.
And I'll fall right off the fucking thing. Thank God for my armor. Okay, you know what? Just for now.
They really should put you in God mode so you don't have to worry about falling off of crap and stuff.
Oh, I don't have to. Because the armor I'm wearing, it doesn't allow you to take fall damage.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm wearing. Plus, it's got a jetpack. Okay, see that's... Oops. Slide it over. Did that work? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And you can get in there. Okay, so maybe I'll just do like 2 stacks. Because I don't want this to get too weird looking. Plus there's going to be a lot of stuff I got to fill in underneath. Huh. Fuck it. Yeah, so what I'll do now is I'll just come back to here. Hit that. Can I get something back there? I can. Do I need it? I do. And then, just to make it look fancy here, and supported, of course, because, you know, supports are good, right?
Well, yeah.
We don't want people to think they're moving into an enclave death trap, even if they are. Plus, if we support it, then, you know, our tenants will live longer.
Which means more money in our pockets.
Now you're thinking. And they have to add more base underneath it. Which is fine, like, this dude's just gonna have a porch. I probably should have done that first. Don't tell anybody, Chad. Nah, we're good. Why does that look off? Okay, it's fine. Whoever lives on the top of this bitch, I hope they ain't afraid of heights. And we'll just go back and we'll... Damn you.
See, Goodman says, you know, there's one really cool we can live in mod that brings to life Poseidon energy turbine, number 18F, and it gives you a specialized generator for fixing the settlement and starting up the turbine.
You know, Goodman, I saw that one, and I mean, like I've seen it in like mod videos, but I did not know it was on Xbox. Honestly, I would love to tackle that. Like honestly, this is the basically the aftermath of an AR2 playthrough that I had done. And since, like we talked about when we first got on, time has been kind of like non-existent for us outside of, you know, work streams, kid, that sort of thing. We whenever I play Fallout 4, I just go back to my old Enclave character. And I had seen this mod pop up, and I was like, man, I bet you this crap don't work on Xbox. There's no way they're gonna let you just scrap things on Xbox without the mods that, you know, accompany it. And yeah, I was wrong. I was very wrong, and I apologize. I somehow, some way forget that modders are pretty amazing. Maybe on the back end.
Yeah.
See, this just don't. This is a different piece of wood, is what this is. Ah, crap. Well, we're in it.
Yeah, we'll just go with it.
Blame it on the exhaustion, folks. I don't think I could build anything down there, but like, just a good little base, and then come up here, and now we got another place to put things, and up here as well, and hopefully. Oh yeah, I got plenty of build bar. Oh man.
What? Too high?
No, that.
Ew.
The joys of the next gen update. Thanks, Todd. I'll fix that in a second, boys and girls.
Okay, Goodman says I used the Poseidon Energy Plant Settlement mod for an NCR playthrough.
Oh,
Cool.
okay. Was that the one you were, is that the one you were posting on GP's channel, or was that different? Because I do remember one of your NCR playthroughs, but I don't know if that's the same one. Might have to adjust that stuff too. That's okay. Yes, he's got to get... If I can, I got to drop those down. Wait. I don't know if I can, though. Huh.
Goodman says yes.
Aha. Okay. I thought so. Because I know we were going back and forth pretty hard when I was doing the Ranger Rick playthrough. And I remembered a lot of your stuff from then. I wonder. You're gonna go back there? No, of course you aren't. That would be too easy, Dom. Fuck. Oh, pain. Why are you giving me this much grief? Let me see if maybe that helped it. Probably did, but I'm gonna tell you what, we're gonna back this out. Not you. Stay where you are. Aha! Victory is mine.
Oh, that's cool. Goodman said, I have him on. Let me turn on the Commonwealth dams, and it gives a settlement around the dam power.
Oh. That's pretty cool too, man. Clearly you got some cool mods. I'm almost jealous.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about the jumbled up wordage. We got you. 'Cause I know you're playing your game as well.
Oh yeah, good man. I mean, I just appreciate you kind of playing along with me and hanging out with us, and on top of that, like, you're talking about jumbled words to a dude with dyslexia. It's gonna get jumbled for me anyway, man. So no worries. That's why you might hear me mess up every now and then on the chat. It's one of the things I love about doing, our streams with our boys, like the Redeemer and Ivan and all them, because they'll read the damn chat, honestly. Like, I was like, oh, do you care? Because so-and-so said, I'm like, no, go right ahead, man. No, we're cool. Do I have to do that here? I do. There we go. Now you're thinking, Don. See? Now you're acting like you've done this before. Because you have, like, a billion fucking times. I gotta fix the back end. That's gonna be fun. Or no, I don't. I just have to extend it. I think. Oh. Okay. I mean, it'll work. It's not gonna look quite right, but it'll work. And I can just go into workshop mode. Thank you.
I was thinking.
These people don't feel like waiting for you to think. Huh. Okay. So what I should do, can I move this here? And then I'll put that there. Easy peasy. Ha ha ha. Suck it, game. I'm smarter than you. Okay, so I got that one almost finished. Throw a few more. It's even in an apocalypse. Safety.
Don't want to follow your death.
Right? Why follow your death when you can be eaten by a death claw? Are you seriously gonna be giving me grief? After all that.
Yep.
Wait, did you just... You know what? Don't care. That works.
Yeah. Sometimes you can only be so OCD with this game.
No, I was thinking it might stick through the bottom. Wait, did this one do it too? And do I even need this? I probably don't. I'll just get rid of that one. We don't really need it. Everything's nice and sturdy. I mean, maybe I could put one here. I'm gonna try to use the smaller ones. If it will let me. And it will not. Yeah, no, don't want to do it. That's fine. It's fine. It looks good. I like it that way. We could drop some lights and stuff there, and it'll look kind of pretty. So that's at least 2 more people. That'll get us to 9. My charisma's pretty high, so I could probably put like 25 people if I wanted to in here, but doesn't mean I'm gonna.
I think that would be too crowded.
The only thing about the bad about that run through is that I had to fix it because the Poseidon Energy mod broke because I installed it halfway through the playthrough and I just fixed it. Oh yeah. Well, Goodman, if I remember correctly, we didn't have any choice because the next gen update came out and basically broke everybody's game and then removed all our mods, which is one of the reasons that if you play Fallout 4, if you listen to Bethesda, aka Todd Howard, one of the reasons they didn't want to give us more space is they said it would break people's load orders and break mods. Then they did an update that broke people's load orders and broke mods. And so even halfway through my playthrough of the one I was talking about with Goodman, Ranger Rick, all my mods were gone. Some of them wouldn't come back. So I had to basically reinstall my mod list as best as I could and hope to God that it would work. And it did. But as I was getting towards the end game, like blowing up the Institute for the NCR, by the way, I love the NCR, the game was like literally imploding on itself. And so I did the best I could to just beat the game, blow the Institute up, say fuck it, and leave. Let's see if maybe just doing this helps. Sometimes it does. Oh no, I appreciate it, Goodman. I appreciate it. But yeah, that happened to me too. It happened to a lot of us. Some people couldn't even get back into their load orders after they lost everything from the next gen update, which has now not been patched for close to a fucking year. Even though it didn't fix that much, and it still has a pretty good set of problems. Like last summer, about 4 months after the update, I came on. We did Notorious Gaming together for the first time, and we were out by like I think it was Warwick Homestead, and they have that big. They had like the USS. What is it? It's like the Riptide or something.
Something like that.
With the Norwegian ghouls all shipwrecked on the side next to Warwick, and when I looked at it, there were all these crazy Technicolor, rainbow color blips and stuff going on in the background. I called it a techno disco party, and that came from the next gen update because apparently some edits that mods do, some textures that mods use, just bug out randomly and glitch, and then you get this. And that was in August of 2024, and here we are in June of 2025, and this shit still happens. Ain't that a bitch, boys and girls? I mean, I get it. They've been kind of busy. Like they remastered Oblivion and all that. That's all fine and dandy. Good for you. But like, hey, can you maybe get back to this game? You know, you're adding all these mods for Starfield. That's great. Can you maybe get back to Fallout 4? Let me flip this real quick. Real quick. Just to make sure that A, we don't get hit with copyright because somebody claimed ownership to the Fallout 4 main theme. It's not Bethesda. It's somebody completely different claim they own it. And so you get hit with copyright claims if you put it on your stream. So I'm going to try to restart a couple of times and see if that'll figure it out. And we might make a supply run with some of these guns. And by supply runs, I mean we're just going to pick an area and clear it the fuck out and grab whatever we can get, because that's how I've been building.
Yep.
Yeah, that was literally happening on like my first ever game stream that the game plan convinced me to do, and shouts to him. Link is in the description for the game plan. And Dr. Nix, by the way. If you guys don't know Dr. Nix, he's a very cool dude. He plays a lot of games. He's been hitting Zomboid really hard. He's been going back and forth between Fallout New Vegas and that and NASCAR and a few other things. So if you're into a variety of games, he's probably streaming them. Check him out. Link in the description as well. Oh, we're back. Yay. Let's get back into this, shall we? All right. Okay, so since the glitch is gone, I'm gonna head to my pad. That's not my pad.
There's a cute moon cow. I'm sorry, Brandon.
I know. Like, DJ, what do you want to name it? The Moo Cow. Original. I like it. From now on, that's the Moo Cow. Yeah, you're gonna have to like super cuddle with me in this bed. Not that we haven't done that before.
I was gonna say we shared a twin bed.
I was gonna say, you remember your old place in Philly with the little itty bitty bed? Mm-hmm. I always ended up like crammed in the corner, and the mattress would slink out, so I'm like laying on a metal frame.
Yep.
Oh, that was fun. Good times. Plus, it's a nicer day out now. Y'all can see a little bit more. That actually doesn't look half bad. I kind of like it. Oh yeah, believe me, I know the Commonwealth Weaponry team has been busy, because like if you look at what I'm carrying right now, like I'm carrying the Unforgiven, which is the unique police carbine, and then I'm also carrying the unique compensated Auto 9, which is RoboCop's pistol, also a Commonwealth Weaponry unique from the Burst pistol. And then I'm also carrying the Deputy, which I think you got too, Goodman, and that's the unique for the 357 revolver that they put out from New Vegas. And what else? I also have the Particle Thrower, which is a Ghostbusters tribute unique for the Laser RCW from the Commonwealth Weaponry team. And I have the Commonwealth Weaponry vendors, which is another good reason to have this spot here, because then I don't have to have a weapons vendor in my settlement. I got one right down the road. I could have swore I saw something moving, though. Guard dog. Guard dog for who?
I don't know.
Well,
oh, there's me.
You're checking it out, so if you're not shooting and they're not shooting at you, it can't be that big a deal. Oh, the Enclave Patrol. Okay.
I'm glad we didn't start shooting at the dog.
No, I wasn't good. As soon as I saw it wasn't hostile, I was like, wait, there's something going on. And yeah, the Enclave are out patrolling, which is what they do. They're always looking for new places that we can take over and build at, so we can make a little money off these schmucks. I mean, people. good people of the Commonwealth just trying to survive. I'm not looking. Did they buy it?
I think so.
Okay, cool. But yeah, and then... Oh, and of course, no Enclave playthrough would be complete without the Plasma Defender, and its unique prototype, the Patriot.
So obnoxious.
You gotta love that, though. I think I have more too in my inventory. That's just my hotkeyed stuff. Right, Goodman, right. I'm literally, as soon as I put the mod in, I'm like, I'm going after the unique, or uniques, as the case may be. The only thing that I've had a problem with lately is a lot of these mods add extra uniques to the Commonwealth weaponry vendors, but you don't get those on Xbox. Most of the time, if I'm being honest. Let's see, what else did I have? Oh, yeah. Well, I have a double barrel, but it's not exactly your typical double barrel. Let's just cram 61 shells in that bad boy at once. Why not? But it's not your typical double barrel because A, Dax attachment pack, and then B, the attachment pack expansion from Mikolov. I found a unique, never-ending double barrel shotgun, which is already pretty badass. And I put these attachments on it from Dak and Mikolov so that what I have now is pretty much a never-ending Gauss shotgun. That will fire as fast as you pull the trigger. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. I do have some crazy weapons. And the Marine anti-material rifle, here's the unique for that. From RoboCop as well, the Cobra Assault Cannon, which fires explosive 50 caliber rounds.
That's awesome.
I know, right? Who doesn't love RoboCop? I know I do. I'm trying to think, what else is in here? Oh, you know what? This is just a little extra bonus when that Mikolov gives you with the attachment pack expansion. He turns the vanilla alien blaster back into an actual laser pistol. Like every other Fallout game that it's been in. No more slow-moving plasma balls. You get an actual alien laser pistol. And some cool sights. I didn't realize that until after I made the Hubologists go boom in their stupid little spaceship. And I was like, I went and took it to a workbench, and I was like, all right, I'll check it out. And then I see this special barrel. I'm like, wait a minute, that wasn't there before. And I looked at Mikolov's attachment pack expansion, and he adds that actual barrel that's on it, and the grip, and the sight. Which actually makes it pretty close to the Fallout 3 alien blaster. Without actually getting it. Because the mod that I used to bring in the ancient alien blaster actually still doesn't work on Xbox. It just gives you that operation could not be completed bullshit. So that's actually pretty cool. Like, I never use vanilla weapons ever, but between Dax attachment pack and a few other things, you actually catch me using them now. Like, there's a combat rifle attachment mod that adds different types of combat shotgun slash rifle weapons into the game. And you have guns that look like the old PPSH that they call like the Soviet Union or the Soviet submachine gun that start coming in early level. Then when you get up in levels, you start to get these more impressive weapons. And one of the uniques for that is this shotgun called Olympus.
Oh, hey, Crazy Kiwi.
Kiwi!
Welcome.
Good afternoon, sir. Well, all the way from it's New Zealand, right? Because Kiwi. I remember hearing Widow say Australia, and I was like, wait, it's New Zealand, isn't it? Good to see you anyway. I raised my Coke to you, sir.
It is about almost 12:40 a.m. here.
Yeah, it's late, but I couldn't sleep, and I was sitting here. I was actually watching the guys cover SmackDown, and I was kind of tired, so I started messing around in Fallout 4. And then I said to Kathy, "Do you just want to do like a build, chill, and kill stream tonight? I'm not like exactly tired." She was like, "Yeah, sure, let's go." So here we are, next to the Fiddler Green settlement that we have been working hard on. Pause? No pause. No, we're okay. I don't want YouTube to flag me. Actually looks pretty good in the sunlight. Once we get some power and some stuff in there, we're gonna be golden. I gotta figure out if there's any other place that I can put anything. And you know, once we took over the Commonwealth, the Minutemen decided to basically become our militia. So they sent a representative over to work the artillery cannon. Not that we didn't have to, not that we don't know how, but we figured let him have it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And then I had ran a test for the game plan earlier because he put in some mods at my request to basically recruit multiple companions and give them infinite ammo, and he streamed this morning and none of them worked. And I was trying to tell him, like, you've got to have a conflict in your load order because I know they work. And he's like, well, how would you know? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, because I can get them to work on Xbox, dude. So while I had Kathy and I went and recruited Kate like he tried to. He went, cleared out the combat zone. He did all that stuff. He did all the talking. Then it got to Kate, and all he could do was recruit her and then lose his current companion. But if I walk up right now and I hit the right button, because I got fat thumbs, but if I hit the right button, she's just going to start coming with me. And she has a hunting shotgun from the Commonwealth weaponry expansion as well. And if you look in her inventory, she only has one shell. And she's been running around with the Commonwealth with us before the stream, just shooting stuff up with us, grabbing, scavenging anything we can. Still has that one shell. So I know they work. I just don't know why they don't work for him. Well, I do. But if I tell him that, then he gets a little stubborn. But I love him. And of course, I have the super duper shotgun, which is the unique from said hunting shotgun mod, and that's fun too. Does more damage to animals, and you can find it in Far Harbor, and honestly, you need something that does more damage to animals in Far Harbor. So great placement. But yeah, I mean, as I was telling people, Kiwi, like, this is just Fiddler Green, and I found a mod that lets you take it as a settlement and rebuild and scrap, and I don't have any of those mods on my Xbox right now, but it's all working, and so I love it. Like, I found one that was supposed to do the same thing for the Boston Public Library, and so I was all pumped and I installed it, and I thought, like, oh man, I get to rebuild the library. That's gonna be cool. Can you imagine, like, bookshelves popping up with all this crap on it and all that? Did not work. I'm sure the mod author tried hard, and it was still pretty cool to be able to clear out some of the crap, but it just wasn't what I thought it was going to be. And so I kind of just left it. You know, it would be cool. I was ranting about this on Discord to see the Pip-Boy. I saw that. I don't have that. I do have the Pip-Boy 3000 from Fallout 3. If I'm honest, I'm not a big fan of the Pip-Boy in Fallout 4, and I think the Fried Turkey and HCGX Grill did a fantastic job of recreating the Pip-Boy 3000, and then I just added a nice little satellite world map. I mean, I do wish they had some of the earlier Pip-Boys, and I know there was talk about it because there were some, modders had started to do, like, Fallout 2 at one point, and then they kind of pulled out of the project. And a lot of those early Pip-Boys were speculated to be part of those mods, and then they never happened. Like, we got a demo for one, and then that was it. So it kind of sucks. But it happens. Oh, you do the tablet edition? Yeah, I tried that, but it got kind of... I don't know if I did something or whatever, but I did put it in mid-playthrough, so that could be the problem as well. You know how that goes. But it just... A lot of the Pip-Boy actually stopped functioning, and then when I tried to get rid of it, it just made my Pip-Boy disappear entirely. Like, I would look at my wrist, and there was nothing on my wrist. I was like, oh, crap. And so I had to disable the mod. I had to go back to a really old save before I put it in, jump in there and lose a ton of progress, and then I had the original Pip-Boy back.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna kind of chill. I'm gonna use, some simpler stuff, and that's where, like, sometimes this playthrough I use the original Pip-Boy with the black Enclave paint for the longest time, and that got on my nerves. And then I tried some of the Pip-Boy skins that I ended up downloading free when they were on special through like the Creation Club, and they didn't look right. So I said, fuck it, and got the Pip-Boy 3000. And I kind of love the damn thing.
Oh, hey, Broadcast.
Tom! What is happening, my podcasting, gaming brother from another mother all the way on the other side of the goddamn globe? I know you're in Australia. Great to see you, homie. We were just showing off a Fallout 4 build, and now I'm deciding if I want to go back and build some more or if I actually want to go kill something. I'm going to make it ladies' choice. What would you like to go shoot up some shit, or you want to keep building?
I'd say kill some stuff.
Kill some shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Woman of my own heart. Let's, trying to think here. We had already gone and cleared, like, the whole Malden section. I don't know if we got Gunner's Plaza. I don't remember. So we could try hitting that. Let's go down there. Let's see if there's anything. Little finishing. Let's see if there's anything out here. I know this area should be clear. Of course, I say that and watch me get attacked. In fact, just in case, let's pull out something with a little bit more firepower to it. Brahmin, no problem. Just a nice little friendly Enclave caravan. Oh, Minutemen. Okay.
Damn it, give us some enemies.
Just give me something to shoot.
I want to see you shoot something, and then I'm going to bed.
What is this is this the big finish here where we just shoot the shit out of something and then we go sleep?
Oh no. Come on, game.
Yeah, next gen's great. It really is. It'll be fine. This is fine. Oh yeah, we got gunners. And I have a Cobra assault cannon.
Nice.
Well, thank you. Fat man boy. Alright, where's the idiot with the rocket launcher? I know there are probably more dudes on the ground. Aha! Aha! He had the fat man. The other one had the rocket launcher. Okay. I'm doing my best Captain Noob impersonation right now. Well, I guess my Gunner's Plaza isn't really immersive. Shouts to Captain Noob, though. He's another Australian who I absolutely love. And typically when I'm thinking about, like, I see a mod, and I'm thinking, like, man, I don't know if I want that or not. All of a sudden, he's got a review video out on it. I'm like, dude, how'd you know? But if you saw Cappy's character, her companion character that she picked is actually a Captain Noob mod for a companion called Winter. Oh. Oh, tag team. The husband and wife that pop heads together stay together.
Yep.
It's not bad, but I got a bunch back at the... I got a bunch back at the green. I'm just waiting for Kate to tell me that she's, you know, strung out or whatever. She's got to go to that gunner vault. Excuse me. Because she's already gotten to the point where she admires me, and I've literally been... We've been running with Kate for like an hour. She just really likes when you do evil stuff and pick locks, and I do a lot of that, so... I mean, I'm kind of with the Enclave. We're... What'd you find? What'd you find? Oh, ambush! You okay? Where the heck are you? I see you.
And yes, that is the RoboCop Beretta, right?
Auto 9.
Auto 9. Yeah.
Yes, it is. And the 50 caliber Barrett that I was using is the Cobra assault cannon, also from RoboCop. Stupid Rust Devils trying to ambush us. What the hell were you thinking? Yeah, there's a couple of degenerate DAC mods for a burst pistol, and I think he calls it a marine anti-material rifle. And the burst pistol will give you the Auto 9 that Murphy carries from RoboCop. The anti-marine material rifle will give you the Cobra assault cannon as unique variants. And I love RoboCop, so I had to have them.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I don't need another fat man. Besides, I have the best fat man in the game. It's just in your inventory. I have the flying pig.
Mm.
Let's see. Okay, you're on the other side. There should be one right there. It's a good thing about Fallout 3 style power armor. You can sneak around in it. Bye-bye. Look out, ladies. Got him. Anybody need a melon?
Ooh. All good.
Let's see here. Nah, I can live without it. It's so hard not to just go full loot goblin, but I'm trying to see. I wanna save space for building materials. That's it. That Whispers lockpicking mod is amazing. Like once you get enough perk points and you pick enough locks, you never have to do it again. It's kind of fun. Suspenders and slacks. What? Why the hell would you have that? Anyway. Like Starfield has random planets, Fallout has random loot.
Yep.
Let's see here. I guess we should go in. The door is on the next level. Now what do I want to go in with? I could really be a jerk and use the explosive minigun. That would be fun. You know what? Let's start with the never-ending Gauss double barrel. That'd be fun too. And we'll go from there. Or, because I know this one's good. I know this one's kind of a pyromaniac. Let's go with the unique flamer rifle from Degenerate Dak. The Cookout.
Nice.
I think I'm missing. I'm hurt. I'm hurting. I'm burning. I'm dying. I'm dead. I'm dying. Nope. I'm alive. Now we got it. Rain fire on them. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about you. Can I hit you from over here? I can. Wow. Let's fucking go. Wait, what are you guys shooting at? Is there somebody down there?
There must be.
There is. I didn't get him. Almost got him. Got him!
Nice.
I can't believe I hit that shot. That was like a half chord at the buzzer. This one was a total prayer. In this run through with the NCR, I'm gonna do what I'm going to call the Far Harbor expansion. Oh, yeah. I honestly, Goodman, I've done that a little bit. Well, something like that, where I took the NCR out there, and, like, took over the settlements and built, outposts for the NCR. That was fun. You were actually guard at one of them. I had you on guard out front of the barracks, and then inside GP was selling guns. It was fun. I felt bad for anybody that attacked Dalton Farm, including the fog crawler. It didn't stand a chance.
We have a new person. His name is Teddy Pham. Can you give me a shout out, please? It is my first time seeing you.
Oh, absolutely. Shouts to Teddy Fam, man. Good to see you. Thank you for subscribing earlier. If you noticed, I was in the live chat, and I had thanked you and said I appreciated it then. But yeah, I'm also on this channel. I do we do Monday Night Raw watch parties called Raw Doggin' with Dom and friends.
With benefits.
Such a team. And then I tend to bounce around. Like this week I did a little bit of NXT with Justin and Ivan, then I did Dynamite with Justin. Kind of took a couple days off because my schedule got hectic at work, and got to the weekend, wasn't tired, hadn't done this on stream in forever. So I thought, hell, let's just get on and have some fun late night with the people. There is another turret here somewhere. Maybe not. Did you guys work ahead of me? Oh, there it is. There, baby. Back up. Oh, you shot it already. My bad. That's also a fun mod, y'all. Push away companions. They kind of get in your way when you're coming out of a building, or it's too tight or whatever. You just give them a nice little yoink. That's the original definition of yeet for you wrestling fans.
Well, I would love to stay on longer, but I'm extremely exhausted. I'm almost falling asleep here.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be finishing this up too. I just have a couple more gunners to take out. But yeah, it's definitely great having you, Teddy. Welcome to the channel. Thank you again. Everybody give Teddy a shout out. I know it's late and you're probably half awake, and I appreciate you guys watching, but give Teddy a shout out, please. Nice. Man, he has some good armor. Where the heck are you? Oh, there you are. Nice. Oh, wall hacking. Right, the other next gen thing. Are you gonna stick around till I kill everybody, or are you going to sleep?
I think I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay. I'll be in a little bit. Like I said, I'm gonna wipe out everybody here, sign off, and then I'll be back.
Yep. Well, it was definitely fun popping in and saying hi to everybody, and I enjoyed it. But I'll see you later, guys. Bye.
Everybody say goodnight to Lady Psycho. Thank you, baby. I would have let you play, but I figured you were probably too tired. You'd be like, what button is it again? I don't remember. God, this thing is fun too. But you know what? I do miss my Murphy pistol. Oh, denied. That's okay. That's okay. It's teamwork. Give me the mini nuke. Thank you. I missed a guy over here too. I know that. You know what? Explosive rounds probably not good in here. That works. You can keep your fist. He brought a power fist to a gunfight. Ain't that a bitch? If he wasn't a gunner, I'd almost feel bad for him. Oh! Thank you, Teddy. Thank you for the like. I should be getting... No, I guess not. I'm still working out the kinks on Streamlabs. I had it going well while Kayla, Justin, and Dango were on here for the SmackDown watch along, and then they signed off, and I tried to come on, and I didn't have any audio. Now, for whatever reason, because I know I've got it, like if I've got my chat bar enabled, and I've got my alert box, so it should be working, but it's not. Maybe that will? I don't know. I'm trying to refresh it every now and then, but it just doesn't seem to want to work for me. And I guess that's okay. Like I said, it's been close to, God, it's been like 7-8 months since we've done one of these streams. And OBS can be a little bit of a fickle bitch. I love it, but it's a little bit of a fickle bitch. Alright, let's see. So everybody on the ground floor should... No, I'm lying. There's another guy in an office back here, unless the lady's got him already.
Get some! Huh?
Got it. I love these NPCs, man. Get some! Notice how I didn't say anything till after I blew his head off, boys and girls? That's how it's done. Somebody tell that to the gunners. Grab some more building supplies. So I had forgot, probably because I'm exhausted, but I had forgot to bring this up with when Kathy was here. But one of the ideas I was given was somebody in GP's chat asked if we had ever heard of the Far Harbor Challenge, and I was like, aren't there a few? He's like, no, the big one. I was like, okay, what's the big one? And that was strand yourself in Far Harbor from the beginning of the game and try to survive. And I was like, oh, is that it? And he's like, yeah. So I am thinking of trying to do the Far Harbor Challenge because it does sound fun. And the original idea that I've been bringing up on the channel lately, and I'm trying to get the mods to work for it, is in honor of going over 1,000 subscribers. I was thinking about playing Fallout 4 as the actual Predator from the movies, with the added challenge that I cannot stop, that the playthrough does not end until I kill at least 1,000 enemies. And the game keeps track of it for you, so we'll know as I go along. So basically, we're just trying to figure out what to do first. It's something that I was going to talk to Kathy about tonight, and then I got all into guns and bullets and got even more exhausted, and I forgot. But it's definitely something that I'm going to talk to her about, see what she's more interested in. I'd love to know what you guys are more interested in, you know, if you want to see them both, which one do you want to see first, that type of stuff. But it's a little late. And Lord knows, after I hit the basement of this place, I'm probably going to be signing off, like, shortly after everyone has been pacified. But, you know, you know where we are, and I'm in some similar discords with a good bit of you, and we can cut it up after the fact, and kind of just go from there. But those were at least the two options that I had for like a full-fledged Notorious Gaming comeback. This was just kind of spur of the moment. Hey, let's do something on my current playthrough, and just have some fun with some of the people after SmackDown.
Got it.
But I can definitely do. Those are the two ideas that I really have, and I'm kind of excited about both of them. Like I've always been I talked about RoboCop. I've always been a fan of the Predator series of movies, and I kind of have like my own little ideas for how I would get it to, because you're saying like, oh well, he would have to talk and he's gonna sound like a human. I kind of have that covered, and then I have a few other ideas for mods and things to put with it, just to make it a little bit more interesting and fun. Alright, this is great and all, but yeah. That's better. That's just more effective. But either way, those are definitely two things I want to do. And I do want to come back to America Rising 2 as well. Being that, this character was an AR2 character, I want to kind of take a break from it. But I definitely want to revisit that on the channel with you guys. Oh, and Goodman, the catch for the catch that I'm setting up for the Far Harbor challenge is that I will be an NCR Ranger, and I can only use weapons from Fallout New Vegas, basically. So we'll be dipping back into that a little bit with some Ranger gear, with some, like, I can use the lever action, but I'm probably going to put in the 9mm pistol, I'm going to put in the service rifle, I'm going to put back the hunting shotgun, the Ranger Sequoia, that sort of thing. Because I think right after somebody brought up what the Far Harbor challenge was, I had seen that the hunting shotgun had come out, and the super duper shotgun, like I said, was in Far Harbor and does more damage to animals, and I was like, ooh, I could go like full Ranger and use like that and 9mm pistol early on, and then I could switch to this and that and still keep this, and so on and so forth. And so it just kind of grew from there. But definitely, I found some, I saw some pretty cool Predator mods that have been revamped, and I really want to try them. Because it gives you a ton of armor, a ton of Predator weapons. It even gives you the ability to like mount trophies like the Predator did, where you have like skulls and spines on the wall and all this shit. That just looks like a lot of fun, considering the movie series and everything. I know. Honestly, Goodman, I'm really hoping that, at least at some point, Dak and the Commonwealth Weaponry team will get to their own version of a service rifle, like they did with the 9mm pistol and the hunting shotgun and stuff. Because those mods are great, but they're also ancient, and they have been buggy from day one, and and even the Deadpool service rifle has an unofficial update and patch on Nexus that does all kinds of stuff. It fixes a lot of the bugs. It adds in munitions. It does all this stuff. But guess what? Guess what? Not ported to Xbox. A lot of his stuff has been, like the grease gun update was, and I think the 9mm and the 45 caliber pistol was, but the two of my two favorite mods of his are the hunting shotgun and the service rifle, and there have been no unofficial updates or patch to either one. Oh, they put the turret out there. That's why I missed it. Yeah. Problem solved. Why don't we jet back to the settlement so I can get ready to sign off here. So I'm with you, dude. I'm hoping Dak puts something out like he did with Deadpool, with most of Deadpool's other weapons for the service rifle. Oh yeah, I used it for the longest time, dude. I used it up until I think it was Rat Runner's Arsenal came out with the combat rifle, the combat rifle remesh that made the combat rifle look like the Browning BAR. And that I used for the longest time because it even worked with the attachment pack, so you could kind of double down. And then I went to the one I'm using now, which is I think also from Rat Runner, and it's the what is it? What do they call it? Combat weapon expansion is what I think they call it, and it adds a lot of stuff that you can put on, and some extra weapons to the combat family, like I was talking about, and a bunch of uniques. Like I don't have them here, but if I go back to some of my other settlements, I have like the parasocial rifle, which looks like a combat rifle, but it's got a Gauss barrel and it fires Gauss projectiles. And then there's one that I think GP got on his last stream in the Pridwin, which is a plasma infused, basically Soviet PPSH. And there's a couple other. You saw Olympus in my inventory, and that is the unique combat shotgun that you can get with that mod. And it is unbelievably awesome. I mean, it looks good. It definitely, it packs a punch, and you can just literally lay on the trigger. And I'm not even trying to control the recoil either. It's such a good weapon. Oh, yeah, excuse me. But yeah, I mean, the place looks good. I think I'll just... I want to give you guys an idea of I don't know if I got to show off the sign, because I didn't go crazy with it, but I definitely put a little bit of work into it, and I think it came out really well, at least for what I'm using. Like I didn't have enough space to put in the not your average neon mod and that kind of stuff, so I kind of had to stick to vanilla. But I still think that looks pretty awesome. Like, I really like the way that came out, considering what I had. And then I put a couple of spotlights on the actual Mirelurk Queen Claw to accentuate that at night. Looks really good at night. During the day, not so much. But at night, looks pretty damn dope. So I guess I'm going to have to start building that out, which I will do. But that is honestly going to come at another time, folks, because it is getting on 1:30 in the morning, and I'm, as you can see, and as you heard, my wife has already gone to bed, and I'm definitely dragging ass myself here. So this was a lot of fun to come back and do with you guys on a late Friday night, just to start the weekend off. You know, kind of just get away from everything for a little bit, and honestly, get away from wrestling a little bit too, because when you cover it 3, 4, sometimes 5 days a week, after a while, you're like, I need something else, bro. Like, I gotta take a break. But this was absolutely amazing, and I really really missed being able to do this. It looks like maybe I'm going to be able to do more of this. So if you guys are into this, and you're hoping to get another one, you're probably in for a pleasant surprise. Just let me get over here and try to. Okay, that's weird. I'll probably have to do it after the fact. But I had a bunch of fun doing this. And this was kind of spur of the moment, and it's just kind of like, I had this laying around, and I figured, screw it, let's have some fun. But the next couple of playthroughs, like I said, we've got some ideas. We've got some stuff that... No combat knife replacer. I don't have one right now because I'm mostly using the attachment pack expansion. It gives you like a Tano knife. It gives you a couple other options for blades, and then it gives you some extra options for like blade attachments and hilts and that sort of thing. And so, again, space issue 2. I've just been kind of rolling with that. Like, that attachment pack expansion is really cool. It even adds like axe heads to the sledgehammer and super sledge. I think it gives you something that looks like a bumper sword, but I could be wrong. I'm a little tired at the moment, so I could be wrong. But it's definitely something that if you had thought about looking into, you probably should, because it adds a good bit of things. Like you saw the alien blaster, it adds to the double barrel, it adds to knives, swords, almost every melee weapon, because that's the one thing that the attachment pack kind of left out, and Mikolov decided to kind of run with it. It also adds in a lot of things like receivers and things. So if you have Creation Club skins for weapons that you want to use, or paint jobs, you can put those on weapons with the attachment pack stuff now, where if you tried it before, you might get it here and there on the vanilla parts, and then the bulk of the weapon would just stay the same. So that's kind of cool too. It's definitely a good like small mod to have, especially for Xbox players, because it adds so much in that it'll kind of make up for like not having a combat knife replacer, that sort of thing. So I can't recommend that enough. Mikolov is pretty good at nif bashing stuff and making cool assets and putting them out and giving you like a very small mod that you can mess with. And for Xbox players, that's key. That is key. I mean, I hear guys on PC complaining like, oh, I can only have 250 plugins. We're going to make sure I have ESLs. And I'm like, bro, I have 2 gigs. Okay? Not even 2 gigs, because they're not going to let you use the last bit. So you kind of need like the small mod whenever you can get away with it. And Mikolov is very good at that. So the attachment pack expansion, if it and the attachment pack, obviously, if you're not using it, are amazing for vanilla weapons. But I think I'm gonna end it there. I appreciate you guys hanging out for a little bit with me, and the next one of these will be coming a lot sooner than than the last one. Like you'll see Notorious Gaming a lot quicker. It won't be 7 months this time. That I can guarantee. And oh shit, Sire McGuire. I couldn't sleep, so I started doom scrolling through YouTube, and look who I stumble upon. Hey, yeah, Kathy was here a minute ago, and I'm getting ready to sign off myself, but yeah, it's a joy to have you in this chat as well, Sire McGuire. I appreciate you, man. And Goodman, thank you for hanging out and playing along with me. That was pretty fun. I guess if this were Fallout 76, we could be doing that together. But maybe some other time. Maybe some other time. But yeah. Until then, until next time. I know the guys are going to be back for Night of Champions tomorrow afternoon. I'm trying to be there, and this probably didn't help. I'm gonna be totally honest, but it just depends on how things shake out in the morning and that type of stuff. Like maybe I'll show up before it ends. Maybe I'll be there at the beginning. Maybe I won't at all. I don't even know. But we do have a Night of Champions watch party tomorrow afternoon, so come back and check that out. I may be back with Kathy on Sunday night, depending on how things go, and we might, I've got to mess with some mods and see what works and what doesn't, and come back with one of the ideas for the next Notorious Gaming playthrough. So there is that, but I will mess with that, and if we can, we'll be back Sunday. If not, we will probably be back to you next week. But oh god, excuse me, man, I'm tired. But yeah, make sure to click the link in the description to follow us on social media, to check out the Gameplan, Dr. Nix. These are guys that, Gameplan literally inspired me to get on here and start doing this, and so here I am doing it. Dr. Nix is a very cool guy. If you tune into our watch parties, you've seen him and Gabby and Luna and people from his channel kind of raid us, and then we go and raid him after our streams when he's done, like we're on Twitch or some shit. I know, wrong platform. We don't care. We just have fun doing it. But check them out. Follow us on social media, and get some sleep, people. It's probably freaking late unless you're Tom or Kiwi. And enjoy the rest of your evening. I hope you enjoyed this. Above all else, stay notorious, boys and girls.